Me back again to call this game. I didn't get very far into my introduction before we have the first goal of the game. For Team A, number 12, unfortunately, is not on the roster. But the A team, with the first goal of the game, won right off the draw, and it was a pretty easy one, as it went right over the glove of the Cincy Kings.
Yeah, that was a pretty quick goal. It's like the puck came forward off the face off, just took advantage of a good opportunity right there.
So we want to introduce the Cincinnati Kings, who are going to be in the white, and the A team, who are going to be in the black and red. Goaltender for Cincinnati is going to be Mitch Harden, and for the A team is Curtis Adams. A team's going to move it along the near side, just out of reach. And Cincinnati will come away with it. Cincinnati with numbers here. So they got an opportunity to push it on the near side. Tic-tac-toe pass.
But that was a beautiful passing play by the Cincy Kings, just getting the defenseman to sort of bite up on the one side whenever they were passing it up, just for a nice little one-timer shot on that left-hand side to give them a nice little goal.
So Cincinnati's going to tie this up, as it initially looked like Adams got away with it.
I just feel like the intensity of these T2 teams, they just let them play off just a little bit more than you would in the T3 or T4 division.
Cincy's going to have an opportunity in front. We were analyzing so much that we missed the goal right there. Cincinnati's going to go up 2-1 in this contest.
Notice whenever they're getting behind the net, they're getting a lot more physical at this rink. And it's probably just so to avoid the time and space that the other team would have. And as you can see, we had a nice little deflection goal up front when we're sitting here going on and on about the rink.
and that goal was not directed from behind, as that'll be on the far boards. And shot pass up front will be right over the blocker side of Adams. A-team's going to work it along the near side. Stripped for the puck is the Kings. Kings' puck's going to be blocked up front, and that will end the first period. Once again, the score is 3-1 in favor of the Kings, but when we come back, we got second period action. You're listening to Grove City Hockey. And we are back. Second period action, everybody, here, as we want to remind you of the score. Score is 3-1 in favor of the Cincinnati Kings. Early one by the A team, but hasn't been able to find any offense since. Puck's going to be moved along the far boards all the way back into the A team zone. A team playing it off the boards, just missed a closing door. That puck would have been out of play. Game will go on. A team moving along the top, finding a man on the far board. Shot will find the back of the net right under the blocker of Harden. It's 3-2.
And I agree with that 100%, and that made me think of something else. Honestly, like a pack of hockey cards. I don't know what it is. I could probably be 60 years old and someone buy me a pack of hockey cards, and I'd still get joy out of it.
Well, speaking of getting joy out of it, once again, the Kings are going to hit the back of the net. Nick Okada tickled the back of the twine to make this 4-2. Nonetheless, the A team's going to go on the power play here, down in the defending zone. Since he's going to move that along the far boards and looks for a man up front. Cincinnati not necessarily looking to clear the puck, but are going to try to score. And try they do. Succeeding on that will be number 6, Nick Okada. That's going to be a shorthanded goal for Cincinnati. The A team moving this in. Back across. Coming back on the near side. Back down low. Shot will find the back of the net. And the A team has capitalized on the power play. Last couple of seconds here as that's going to be cleared down. Raced in and will be taken away by the A team. But they're going to run just out of time. 10 seconds to go as they're going to push it along the far boards. A little bit of falling down on the play as that's going to be pushed below, and Cincinnati will clear that for the end of the period. Well, that second period action, the score once again 5-3 in favor of the Kings. When we come back, you're going to have third period action, and we will decide a winner. You're listening to Grove City Hockey. And third period action here, folks. Once again, the Cincinnati Kings leading the A team, the score of 5-3. We got third period action here. Well, somebody will come away with this game. Cincinnati's shot is going to go right off. And now, Sky, both of these teams having goals within the first 30 seconds of every period. What's going on with coming out of that meeting and getting something going?
Yeah, the captain might be just speaking up, saying you got to get your game together, and it might be lighting a fire underneath them all.
Fisher's going to move that puck up. Cincinnati on the far wing. Push the center. Kick will be knocked away by Adams. And we're going the other way. A-team shot will go right into Harden. We got a little bit of jarring and pushing here in the corner.
Got some choice words being said between the two, and I don't know about you, Jake, but I always love seeing that after the whistle. It shows they're caring.
Forget about that. I mean, if those two go, that's an even weight class. Two big boys entering the arena together. You got to love it.
Honestly, I'd love to see that right there. That would have been right in front of us, too.
You always see the little players jarring at the big guys trying to prove themselves. The little rat dog effect. But shout out to all the little players out there. A-team with some good possession here. Trying to go down the middle, but broken up by Cincinnati. Cincinnati's puck will be broken back up by the A-team, and they're going to fight for it along the far boards. Little give and go play. Shot between the legs will be fought off. That was a beautiful save and a beautiful try. A-team's going to pull it along the middle, trying to push wide. Again, not shooting when they had an opportunity here. And Cincinnati's going to battle for it. Little bit of a takedown. And Cincinnati is already barking at the referees once again.
I had a feeling that was coming, Jake. They're definitely finishing their check.
We are going to get a tripping call on the play for Cincinnati as the A-team's going to go on the advantage. A little bit of a false start. And they will redo this again. And it's kind of a smart false start, Sky, because that puck's dropped. Scorekeeper surely going to start the clock, but it's just a free 5 seconds.
Yeah, and in a game like this, where you've seen it on a couple of the earlier games, there's been a few comebacks and a few close calls as well. So trying to kill off as much time as possible. It's a veteran move.
And we're going to have another goal. This time it's going to be for the A-team as they tighten this lead up on the power play. Last couple of seconds of the period here. The A-team's trying to get something going here and get this thing tied up. Fought off Cincinnati coming away with that puck. Cincinnati's going to clear it out, and that'll be an easy one for the Cincinnati Kings. That's probably going to do it, folks, as that's going to be 3 goals up with less than a minute left to go in this game. Both teams nod and call it quits, as we're going to end this one a little bit early. You're listening to Grove City Hockey.